In the last video, you saw me install this floor pan on this side. And since then, I was able to actually set the floor pan on the other side, which went much easier. Once I figured out how to do it, it went definitely a lot easier. So in this video, I want to do a test fit with the body. I just want to make sure that the this rail right here is going to line up with this right here. So we'll drop that down, give that a test fit. I won't actually attach it, but I just want to make sure it fits. I'll pull it back up, and I want to wheel it outside and paint the whole pan, scrape down all of this, sand it down, and paint everything that's all one piece here. All the different pots and stuff, I won't do those yet, but I just want to get the volume of the body done, or the pan done. And also in this video, I'm going to show you what I have in mind for these tires. In the last video, you could see Tracy was cleaning those up. But the main thing I want to do in this video is I want to see if I can bring this light back to chrome. It's definitely really rusted and kind of pitted. But I want to see how badly it really is rusted. Before we start on this light, let's drop this body down and see if that's going to work. And then we'll move on to the tires and then the lights. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. You can see what I was kind of shooting for. See this little ledge right here, or little downturn in the fiberglass? That has to be well within the floor pan area. If it's outside of that, it's gonna run right into this framework right here. But it's actually well within that framework. So that's gonna work out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. The only part that doesn't look that great is you can see right there, the floor dips down a little bit. You can notice it a lot more on this side. But what I can do with that, there's definitely flexibility in that pot. So I think once I bolt this together, there's actually a rubber seal that goes in here also. So I think that's going to be made up, and I think that's going to actually come together a little bit. If it doesn't, I might have to bend that up. I might have to put some pressure on it, maybe heat it up. I can see where it kind of dips down a little bit right here. So I'll kind of deal with that, but see, it ties into that area, so it really can't come up that much. So I think between the flexibility in this framework and a little bit of flexibility here, hopefully we can make up that gap. It's about a finger thickness, so that's probably about a ½ inch right there. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. This definitely means that I can keep the pans in, do some final welding on it, and basically wheel this out and get it all painted up. So next thing I want to go over is what we did with the rims. So these rims were really rusted on the inside. You can see where some of the rust wasn't able to come off. So what we're going to do is do some rust treatment on that. This pot was actually pretty good. It stayed chrome. But you can see there's some areas that aren't that great either. But I'm not really worried about that. As long as the overall look of it still looks chrome, that's good enough for me. I'm not that particular on that. But what we're planning on doing is, some of these rims are really rusted pretty bad. So what we're going to do is do some rust treatment on this inner area, and then we're going to mask this area off, and we're going to try to keep this area chrome, and then we're going to paint the inside. We're going to paint that the color that we're going to paint the body of the Dunebuggy, which we're not sure what color we're going to do yet, but at the very least, we're going to get some rust treatment on these rims. And then the final thing, we'll get some good center caps. And these actually don't fit on here, but we will get some that will fit, that will be similar to that. So this is basically what it's going to look like. It's going to have the outer rim is going to be chrome, and the inside will be the color of the Dunebuggy, and then this center cap or hubcap will be chrome. So I think that'll be a pretty good look. Now moving on to the lights. So what I want to do is see if we can bring back the chrome on these lights. I'm kind of doubtful I'll be able to, but I'm just curious if they will come back. Because ultimately I'd like them to stay chrome. Even if the chrome isn't perfect, I don't mind a little pitted. I don't mind that patina look at all. But if they're too far gone, then what we're going to end up doing is painting this also the color of the body, whatever we decide to paint that body. But we'll keep, just like the rims, we'll keep this outer rim right here chrome. So it'll almost have kind of like a two-tone finish. I don't want to sink a lot of money into this. At least initially I don't. So if I do see lights like this at a swap meet, I probably will pick them up if they're perfect chrome. But just for the time being, I'll either paint them or we'll give it a shot, see if we can bring them back. Guys, well, that's going to be it for today. About those lights, I'm still not sure what I want to do with those. They are pretty pitted, but you know, they do look somewhat chrome. But let me go, guys, let me know what you think. Would you paint them, or would you leave them kind of pitted in kind of like the patina look? But that's going to be it for today, and I will see you next week. And just so you know, Ned is going to be coming back. We're going to be starting to do some body work on him, along with doing some painting on Bruce here. And just wanted to let you know, so anybody that's tuning in to see Ned, the CJ2A project, he will be coming back. I haven't stopped working on him. But that's going to be it for today, guys, and I'll see you next time. Nice job, Trace.
Thank you. Not perfect, but I'm still going to put it on my resume of things that I can do.